Hello dudes, it's Mailloux here, back with another Wynncraft profession guide. Today we are taking a look at mining level 1 to 110 and above. Anyways, for every 10 levels, I've chosen a spot for the next material that first of all has a lot of material, but also has the least amount of mobs that I could find, because doing profs and getting attacked at the same time is quite frustrating. So yeah, a good amount of materials, but also prioritizing the amount of mobs as well. Anyways, there's gonna be a little corner marked on the screen right now where you'll be able to see the coordinates for each spot, and in the other corner you'll be able to see the name and level for that material and that location. Anyways, that's all for now. Let's go. For level 1 up to level 10, we have this little patch of copper at the border of the Nivla forest. There's enough here to go around, so to say. Not many mobs. A few zombies spawn around the road, but not many mobs at the area. Anyways, on to the next spot. For level 10 up to level 20, we have this huge sort of mining area full of granite. There's a lot of it. So basically you can just follow this path here that I'm going, and by the time you loop back around, it's all been respawned, and there are absolutely no mobs in this area at all. It's above the corrupted mines, so you don't actually have to pass any high level mobs to get here. But yeah, so no mobs spawn at all, and there is a lot of granite. Anyways, on to the next spot. For level 20 up to level 30, we have gold. Also over at the corrupted mines. This spot is basically right next to the granite spot previously. A lot of gold here, and no mobs at all. So you will be able to mine in peace. Anyways, on to the next spot. So for sandstone, level 30 up to level 40, we have this little patch of sandstone right to the east of the barracks from the level 28 mercenary quest. Now there are a few mobs here. Sometimes the bandits that spawn near the barracks can walk over, and a few scorpions and rattlesnakes can spawn from time to time, but not too much to bother you when you mine, so it will be fine. Anyways, on to the next spot. For level 40, we have a patch of iron here, right next to the Ice Barrows dungeon. You can see the road to the Twain Mansion on the other side of the river here. So it's super close to Nesak, so whenever you need to repair a tool, it's not going to be too far away. Mobs can spawn further in the forest. They don't spawn in this area, but if they aggro on you when you get here, they can sort of follow you in here, but they don't spawn around this patch of iron. And there's also a lot of iron here as well. Anyways, on to the next spot. Moving on to level 50 up to level 60, we have these silver caves right next to the Temple of Legends in Troms, in the Troms area. Now there used to be a grind spot further down in this cave, but it's been removed, so there are absolutely no mobs at all here. And since you walk directly from Troms, they don't either, there's no mobs to aggro on you to follow you over here either. There's also a lot of silver in these caves, so you will have a lot to mine, and enough for you to level up on. And also you'll be able to mine in peace because, as I said, no mobs whatsoever. Anyways, on to the next spot. For level 60, it becomes a little bit trickier. One of my older spots has been swarmed by mobs, so we're moving on to this patch sort of next to Lake Gilia and close to the start of the purple and blue quest. It's sort of right behind Sinfras. There are some mobs here, some of those weird mobs that spawn around the Lake Gilia area. This spot is much better than the old spot I used to have, because that spot has been totally swarmed by mobs, and here you have enough to mine so the mobs don't actually aggro on you. So yeah, but yeah, on to the next spot. Moving on to level 70 for Canderstone, we actually have this sort of cave in the mountains right behind the prison. There are no mobs here. There sometimes spawns a little like Cander bush, or what they're called, further down, but it doesn't really move, so it can't stalk you here and aggro on you. So you can mine Canderstone in here in peace. There's also a lot of Canderstone, and Gellyboard isn't too far off if you need to repair. Moving on to level 80, we have this cave close to the Hobgoblin Caves and close to the Canyon Colossus actually. It's sort of in the mountains above it, or further down, but it's up in the mountains close to the Colossus. There's a lot of diamonds here and no mobs whatsoever. And you know, now that you have the Candon Beta teleport, you can go there for repairs. Moving on to level 90, we have this patch of Molten in the Molten Heights, sort of above Roadrock. If you take a cave that starts close to Roadrock or the elevators, you can get here pretty quickly. When you need to repair, you can just use a movement spell to drop down the big hole right outside. You'll land right in front of Roadrock. Some hounds can spawn further down the road and aggro up on you, but if you are mining, you'll be basically free of mobs, and there's a lot of molten here as well. For level 100, we have this huge cave of Voidstone in the Void. To get here, you will have to complete the level 95 1000 meters under quest. But it is well rewarded, considering you have this huge cave with a lot of Voidstone. Now, there are sort of rare mobs, the sort of purple starred mobs that sometimes spawn in the Void. And they can on rare occasions spawn in this cave, but since it's only like one mob, it won't be bothersome mining here. But yeah, on to the next spot. So, lastly, for level 110 and above, we have this patch of Durnick right in the back of the Olmec City. It's close to the sort of entrances where you go into some caves and stuff for the Journey Beyond quest. But yeah, rare mobs can spawn here, and sometimes some of those crawling mobs can aggro on you from further away, but not too many mobs spawn around here. So that was it for my level 1 to 110 and above leveling guide. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe if you want to. Anyways, have a nice day everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.